Hello guys and happy Wednesday. Welcome to all of you from Core Collective. I bet you're like me and you are really missing the studio. I absolutely am. I cannot wait to get back. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Katie. I am one of the Pilates instructors over at Core Collective, both in High Street Ken and Knightsbridge. I may have seen some of your faces there before, so welcome back. And for those of you that I haven't met before, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute dynamic Pilates class. For those of you that have been to my classes before, you know they're not very classical. They're more faster paced, with elements of bar and other bits and bobs thrown in there. So first of all, can you all hear me? Yes? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Perfect. Oh, hi Alice. Perfect. Nice guys. Okay, we're going to get started in 1 minute. All you need is your mat, which you can see behind me, and just yourselves. If you want to play your music nice and loud, absolutely do. You might be able to hear some background music in the background for me. Copyright free. Not always the best, but it's something to move to. If you want to put on the playlist, which I popped on my stories and Core Collective popped on their stories, then now's your chance to do it through Spotify. Good. Yay, we can all hear me. Okay guys, just give it 30 more seconds for the rest of us to join and then we will get going. Cool. It's so nice to see some friendly faces. Hi Alex. Okay, perfect. We're bang on 12:30, so we're going to get started guys. So you're going to come to the back edge of your mat. Okay, we're going to start with our feet in a second position if you're used to that. If you're not, then take your feet slightly wider than your hips, heels in, toes out, okay? You're gonna tuck your tailbone under so that your bottom isn't sticking out. And then from here, hands come in front. Just inhale, come down into a little plie. Exhale, lift your arms up overhead. So heels stay on the floor to start with. So we come down on an inhale, exhale up overhead. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good, so knees are coming directly out towards the sides of the room. Bottom shooting straight down towards the floor. You guys keep going. If I come side on, you'll be able to see my back position. So down and sweeping up. There's a real tendency, if you're not familiar with this plie move, to stick your bottom back into a squat. We don't want to do that. Okay, you want to think that you're sliding down an imaginary wall, starting to feel the work in those inner thighs. Good. Sweep and squeeze. Starting to feel those glutes warm up. Nice, 2 more just like this, then we're going to add a little bit of variation. Nice, on the next one we're going to come down. The next time we lift, our heels are going to lift off the floor. So you reach up nice and tall into that star shape, heels come down, inhale down, exhale out through the mouth to lift. Inhale down, exhale out through the mouth to lift. Good, so you're growing through those legs nice and tall. Warming up those calves even more with those heel lifts. Good, still sliding down that imaginary wall with your back. Nice, just for 3, just for 2. Last one, reaching all the way up. Good, heels come down, we come halfway into that plie. Reach those arms as far as you can towards the sides of the room. It's like someone's pulling your fingertips to either side. Tiny pulses up and down through those legs. Good, so we go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You should start to feel it mainly through your quads. You're also going to feel it in your arms just by holding them out towards the side. Good. Drop, 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 and drop. You want to be mindful that your knees aren't rolling in, so make sure you're trying to actively pull them back towards the back of the room. Nice. For 4, for 3, for 2, hands come into a prayer position, elbows wide. Okay, sink a little lower if you can into that plie. Remember your back is still nice and straight. From here, lift your right heel off the floor, lower down, lift your left heel off the floor, lower down. So we're alternating side to side. You'll notice that my upper body doesn't move. Okay, we're not changing height at all. Keeping tension in those legs. Push those palms together, elbows nice and wide. That's it, side to side. Good, you're here for 4, for 3, for 2, last one, heels go down, sink a little lower. We push the knees to the back of the room, so it's like a little rack back with those knees. So you push back, 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 back. thighs should be burning. You may even be shaking through those legs. That is normal, don't you worry about it. Nice, we're here just for 4, for 3, for 2, hold it low. Okay, both heels lift off the floor. Ooh, both heels lower. Both heels lift, both heels lower. If you want to make it harder for yourself, take your arms up towards the ceiling. You're like a funny little crab. Heels lift, heels lower. This is going to be your last move in this position. Good. You're here for 3, just for 2, last one, and relax it there. Straighten out those legs, turn those toes forwards. You're going to bring your weight into your right leg, okay? Right knee is bent, left leg is nice and straight. Reach your arms up overhead, you're slightly leant over towards that right hand side. Hips are square, we lift and lower through this left leg. Lifts and lower, lifts and lower, good. So standing leg, as I said, soft bend of the knee, lift and lower. So you're lightly touching the floor with that toe as you bring it back down. Try and bring the leg in line with the hip if you can. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Nice, guys. Woo. For 4, for 3, for 2. On the next one, we're going to hold that leg up. Hold it there. Flex your foot, so pull your toes in towards your head. Make sure your shoulders are still relaxed down your back. Little lifts. Squeeze. If your balance is really off and you happen to have a wall next to you, do feel free to hold on. Okay, otherwise we're arms up overhead, little pulses. Standing leg should be burning. Ooh. We're here for 3, for 2, point your toe. Now you're going to reach this left hand and the left leg together. Okay, so straight leg, touch and reach away. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach away. Ooh. That should burn. Not only the waist, but the standing leg. We're nearly out of this move. Nice, guys. Just for 3. Just for 2. Whoa, last one. And relax it there. Place those hands down. Bring your feet into a squat position now. So your feet are underneath your hip bones. I'll turn side on so you can see. And now we're going to sit back into that squat. So bum sticks backwards, weight is in the heels. Okay. From here, just give me a few little pulses up and down. That's it. So up and down, hands are in a prayer. Good. Nice. We're here for 3, for 2. Now stand up, squeeze your glutes, and then sit back into that squat. So stand up, squeeze your glutes, push your arms behind you, sit back into your squat. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Nice. Just for 3. For 2. On the next one, we squat down. Now we lift the heels off the floor as you come up and stand nice and tall. So squat, lift the heels, come back down. Lift the heels, come back down. If that totally throws you off balance, then just stay with your heels down on the floor. Nice. So if you've done my classes quite a lot at core, you'll know that I like to do a nice chunk of it standing at the front of the class because we spend the rest of it down on the floor. Good. You're here for 3. Good. For 2. Last one, and place those heels down. Nice. So now we're going to go to the other side. So soft bend in your left knee. Reach your arms up overhead. Shoulders relaxed down the back. Okay. From here, right leg is pointed. Okay, we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Excellent. So soft bend in the knee. You're leaning over towards that left-hand side. Feeling this in, not only just in that standing leg, but also in the waistline. Nice. Their moves always look so innocent, and they burn so much. You're here for 3, just for 2. On the next one, we're going to hold that leg up, hold it there, flex your foot, little lifts. We squeeze, 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 and squeeze. Good. Teeny tiny little lifts. Make sure those shoulders are still relaxed down your back. So you've still got a nice long neck. 3, 2, point the toe. Okay, from here, hand comes towards the leg, lift the leg up, reach back over. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Good. Nice. If you can, stop that right toe from touching the floor. Good. You're here for 3. Just for 2. Last one, lift and squeeze. And relax it there. Good. Roll those shoulders back and down. Give it a little shake out. Cool. We're going to come down towards the floor now. So come towards the back edge of your mat. Just make sure that your feet are underneath your hip bones, okay? So have a little feel of those hip bones and make sure the feet are tracking straight underneath. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a soft bend in the knees. Inhale to reach up. As you exhale out through the mouth, you're going to come down towards the floor. Okay, let the head hang heavy. Shake it left and right. Nod up and down just to release any tension you might be holding on to. Perfect. Now I want you to just pedal through the feet. So bend one knee, straighten out the other. Still keep that neck long. Okay, no creases in the back of the neck. Good. Just for 3, for 2, and for 1. Walk yourself out into your high plank position. Okay, so hands are underneath the shoulders. Legs are nice and long, so really stretch through the backs of those kneecaps. No creases in the back of the leggings if you're wearing leggings, that is. Hands underneath the shoulders, spread those fingers nice and wide. Now we're going to push the floor away to help separate out those shoulder blades, okay? Lifting that belly button up towards the spine. You'll notice that my bottom is in line with my shoulders, so I'm not piking up or dipping down, okay? Core is switched on, helping me to keep that spine in that position. Remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice, we're here just for 4, for 3, for 2. Bum goes up towards the ceiling, come into your downward dog. So tailbone comes up, chest comes towards the thighs. You can pedal through the feet if that feels nice for you, or you can keep both heels pressing down towards the floor. So your gaze is in between those legs, keeping the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Good, just for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming back through to your high plank position again this time. From here, I want you to exhale, draw your right knee across your left elbow. Inhale back through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale back through center. This needs to be slow, okay? Slow and precise. If you need to take a break, pop your knees down, take a reset, and then come back in. Nice. Good, guys. We're just here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Push it back into that downward dog again. Feet hip socket width apart. Bottom up towards the ceiling. Pushing the hands in towards the ground, helping you get your chest closer towards your thighs. You can pedal through the feet, or you can keep them static. We have one more move before we come into our child's pose. Good, coming back through to high plank. This time I want you to pop down onto your forearms, okay? So elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Palms can be pushed down towards the floor. Try not to clasp them together. Palms down towards the mat. I want you to bring your feet together now, okay? So bring your feet and ankles together. You're going to tap your right foot to the right of the mat, back through center, left to left, back through center, okay? Tap, back, tap, back. Your child's pose is coming up. Good, keep going. Nice, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it there. Good. Knees apart, toes together. Sink yourself back into your child's pose. Okay, so knees apart, toes together, bottom sticks back. Reach your arms forwards and just breathe. Wonderful. Okay, from here you're going to pop yourself up onto all fours. We're going to get a little stretch now just to catch our breath a little. Okay, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hip bones. You're going to start with a nice flat back position. So for that to happen, you're going to have to switch your core muscles on. Okay, so think about your corset muscles that are wrapped around your spine, and think about lifting your belly button back, actively back towards your spine to help switch them on. Okay, from here, we're going to lose that position. As we exhale, we're going to arch the spine, look towards the belly button, separate out the shoulder blades. And then as we inhale, we reverse and we go the other way. Good, so exhale, push the floor away, separate out the shoulder blades, look towards the belly button, inhale, reverse, and go the other way. So this wants to be a slow, rippling effect, mobilizing the spine, getting a little bit of work and stretch into those shoulders. You also should feel it in the front of the body, particularly as you go this way, okay? You should feel a stretch through your core. Good, let's do one more. Nice, okay, coming to our flat back position now. We're going to curl our toes under and lift our knees an inch off the floor. So knees just an inch off the floor. If you're familiar with a bear crawl, it's like a bear crawl, but we're not crawling anywhere. Okay, so nice flat back, tabletop position, knees just the inch off the floor. You're still thinking belly button being drawn back towards spine. We're just going to hold here, okay? Nice deep breaths. Good, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop those knees down. Good, give your hips a little wiggle side to side. We're going to do that one more time, just by adding a little bit more variety. Okay, so toes are still curled under. Lift your knees an inch off the floor. Make sure the neck is in line with the spine, okay? So you're gazing slightly down towards the front edge of your mat. We're going to step out to high plank. Step back into hovering box. Knees just hover underneath those hips. So we go high plank, hovering box. Good, you guys keep going. I'm just going to come and check on you. Make sure we're all still with me. Nice. Okay, good. So high plank, hovering box. You're nearly there. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Good. Okay, from here, knees come down towards the floor. Uncurl those toes, hands back underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. You have your nice flat back position, core engaged. You're going to extend your left leg long across the floor. Okay, from here, I want you to lift the leg up in line with the hip, but you're keeping your core switched on and your back flat, so you're not dipping like this, okay? You lower back down and lift. Lift and lower. So you will not be able to get your leg higher than your hip if you are keeping your back flat and your core engaged. Okay, you're going to start feeling this in your hamstring and your butt cheek. Obviously on your core as well, which is helping to stabilize you. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you want to make sure the hip stays square. So if you have a headlight shining out of both hip bones, it's shining down towards your mat. Good, you're here for 3. For 2, on the next one I want you to hold the leg up in line with the hip. Cross the leg over towards the right hand side of the mat, and then up and over towards the left. So you're painting a rainbow with that toe. Again, be really mindful, we are not dipping into that lower back. Core is staying switched on. Okay, up and over, up and over. Good. We're here just for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Hold the leg long behind you. Now pop yourself down onto your forearms. Okay, elbows are underneath those shoulders. Leg is still long, nice and high. You're going to flex your foot, curl your heel in towards your bum for a hamstring curl, extend long on the diagonal. So squeeze in. Imagine you're dragging your foot through something really sticky, so you've got resistance built behind that ankle. Nice. Hips are still staying square down towards the mat. Nice. Should be feeling the hamstring by now. Good. We're here for 3. For 2. Last one. We're going to squeeze and hold. Tiny drags now with that heel. We squeeze. Squeeze, 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 and squeeze. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the leg back out, point the toe. Bring yourself back up onto both hands. From here, I want you to squeeze that left knee round towards your left elbow and kick back behind. Exhale, squeeze round. Inhale, kick back behind. Good. Squeeze and push. Squeeze and push. You should be feeling it in your left waist. Awesome, guys. You're here just for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Squeeze round and hold. Tiny squeezes here. We drive. So try and get the knee to connect with the elbow. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, just come into a high kneel position. Interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push your chest forwards. Perfect. And then we're going to come down onto our left elbow now. So we're going to come into a side plank to still work into that waist. So options here, elbows underneath the shoulder. You're going to either have your feet separated with the top leg in front, like so. Feet are stacked, harder option. or your bottom knee can be down, but it needs to be in line with the rest of your body, okay? So either feet stacked, feet split, or bottom knee down. Whichever version you are in, think about your hips being stacked on top of each other, so you don't want to be rolling backwards. If anything, think about your right hip rolling slightly forwards. Once you're here, if you want to add a hip dip, down and up, down and up, down and up, you absolutely can. It's up to you. If you're feeling it too much in your shoulder, take your knee down, okay, and modify. Drop and squeeze. So really lift your hips as high as you can. Nice, we're only here for 10 more seconds. Ooh. Good, just for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, squeeze and hold, just hold. Nice guys, really squeeze through that left butt cheek. Lift those hips even higher for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it there. Good, you're gonna come with your head in your hand now. Okay, head's in the hand. You're gonna take your legs towards the front edge of your mat. Now I want you to think about growing this extra inch out of your right leg. You should find a nice gap in the waistline that we just worked underneath your waist and the mat, okay? You'll get that if you grow an extra inch out of your top leg. Hand is either on the hips or on the floor in front. We're gonna lift this top leg up in line with the hip, lower down, don't let the ankles touch. So lift and lower, lift and lower. If it feels too wobbly, place your hand on the floor in front. Okay, so we're gonna start working into this right butt cheek, but also continuing to work into the waist. Good. So we're trying not to let the toes or the ankles touch on the way down, so we keep the tension solely in this right leg. If it's more comfortable to lie down on your bicep, you can do that. Okay, we're here for 3, for 2. On the next one, hold the leg up, okay? It should be in line with your hip bone. Foot is flexed, tiny pulses. Here we lift, 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 lift. Good. Excellent. You're here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Point your toe. You're now going to sweep your leg forwards towards the front of the room. Flex your foot. Drive it back in line with the other leg. So point the toe sweep forwards. Flex the foot. Bring it back in line with the other leg. Good. Point, and then flex. Point, and then flex. Good. You're here just for 4. For 3, nice for 2. Last one, we're going to sweep and hold in front. This is where it gets really sore. Okay, so pointed toe. You're now going to turn your leg down towards the floor. So internally rotate, so your big toe is pointing down towards the mat or the carpet or whatever you've got in front of you. Okay, you're going to dip your big toe into an imaginary puddle, lift back up, down and lift. This should really, really burn your bum, okay? It's where we're not here for long. So light tap and a lift. Good. Light tap and lift. You're here just for 4, for 3, for 2, last one, and for 1. Good. Give your bum a bit of a bash if it needs it. Ooh. Okay, from there we're going to bring ourselves back over onto all fours. We're going to go onto the other side now. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Nice flat back position, core switched on, belly button back towards the spine. Okay, we're going to extend that right leg long across the floor. Toes down, we lift and we lower. Lift and lower. Remember that leg is only being able to lift up as high as your hip because your core is staying lifted, back nice and flat. Elbows should be, what's the word I'm looking for? Straight. That's the word. Okay, so you're not bending into your elbows. They're nice and straight. Weight is centralised. You should be feeling this in your core at the same time. Good. We're here just for 4, for 3, for 2. On the next one, hold the leg up in line with the hip. Curtsy the leg across towards the side of the mat, up and over towards the other. So you're up and over towards the left, up and over towards the right. Good. Not losing that connection in your midsection, okay? So we don't want to be dipping. There's a real tendency here to dip into your back. Keep the belly button lifted. Even if it means you need to reset. Nice, just for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good, nice. From here, place your forearms down onto the mat. Elbows underneath shoulders. Legs are still nice and long on that diagonal. You're going to flex your foot, curl your heel in towards your bum, extend back out, hamstring curl. Squeeze in. Remember, you're imagining you're dragging that heel through something super sticky. Excellent. Nice, guys. We're going to keep going here. Squeeze and extend. Squeeze and extend. Nice. You're here just for 4. Ooh. For 3. For 2. On the next one, squeeze and drag the heel in. Tiny little drags here. We squeeze, 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 and squeeze. Good. Wake up that hamstring. Just for 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Good. Pop yourself back up onto your hands. Straighten out the leg, point the toe. From here, you're going to squeeze that knee round towards that right elbow on an exhale. Inhale, kick back behind you. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, push. Good. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, push. Good. So working into that right waist now. Ready for that side plank, which is coming in a moment. Good. We're here just for 4. For 3. For 2. On the last one, squeeze round and hold. Hold it there. Good. See if you can drag that knee even closer towards the elbow. Just hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming onto your right elbow. We're going to come into a side plank on the other side now. So elbow underneath the shoulder. Either bottom knee bent, stack legs, or split legs. Okay, we're going to lift in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So really squeeze through that right butt cheek. Lift those hips nice and high. Arm up towards the ceiling. When you're ready, add the hip dip. Okay, squeeze lift. As I said before, if it's too much through your shoulder, place your bottom knee down. I promise it still really burns, which is why I'm here. So I can still talk to you. Nice. Excellent, guys. Keep going. We drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, and lift. Good. Just for 4, 3, 2. Hold the hips high. Good. See if you can lift them a little higher. Just hold. Nice deep breaths. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Good. Head in the hand. Legs to the front edge of your mat. Remember, you're growing that extra inch this time out of your left leg to find this gap underneath your waist so we can continue to work that side. Hand either on the hip or in front. We lift and lower. Do not let those ankles or toes touch. You are super straight through this top leg, okay? You can always, as I said, be lying down on your bicep if that is more comfortable for you. Good. Excellent, guys. So drop and lift. We're just lifting this leg up in line with the hip again. If you lift it any higher, you're going to lose this gap underneath your waist in the mat. Nice. You're here just for 4, for 3, for 2. On the next one, hold the leg up in line with the hip. Just hold it there. Little pulses. So drop, lift, good. Nice, we're going to come into those sweeps any second. In 3, in 2, in 1. Hold the leg there, point the toes. Sweep the leg forwards towards the front of the room. Flex the foot, bring it back in line with the other leg. So sweep forwards, flex, bring it back. Good, sweep forwards, flex, bring it back. You only have 1 move left, which is those horrible little toe taps, okay? They're coming in a moment. Good, just for 4, for 3, for 2. On the next one, sweep your leg forwards, turn your big toe down towards the floor and your knee, okay? Tap your toe in the imaginary water, lift back up. If it's more helpful to have your hand in front, have your hand in front. As I said, this is your last move. Embrace the burn in your butt cheek. Good. Woo. Nice, guys. Just for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it there. Good, give your bum a little bit of a bash. I'm gonna give you a little glute stretch now. Okay, so coming onto your back, well done guys. We made it. We're gonna take our right foot over our left knee, hug the left thigh in towards our chest, and feel a stretch in the butt cheek. Good, nice deep breaths, guys. Well done. We sculpted that body in a short but fast 30 minutes. So you should be proud of yourself, guys. Good, other side. Be sure to check out the rest of the schedule, the rest of the Core Collective schedule. We've got 3 classes running a day. Eloise is on tonight. It's going to be a good one, so make sure you tune in. Good. Nice, guys. Okay, from here, hug the knees in towards your chest, just rock side to side, and then start rolling up and down your mat, just massaging out your spine, being mindful not to roll onto your neck. Good. Okay, on the next one, you're going to come up, cross your legs over, place your hands on the floor, and push yourself into a downward dog. Don't worry if you weren't able to do it gracefully. It happens. It's a tough one, that one, to get. Heels are down. You can still pedal through the feet if that feels good, or if you feel like you've got extra length now through the body, just encourage those heels to push down towards the floor. You're going to walk your hands back towards your toes. Soft bend in your knees, roll yourself up to standing. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back and down. Nice big shoulder rolls. Woo! Okay, one more stretch. We're going to interlace those hands above the head, push the palms up towards the ceiling, relax your shoulders, lean over towards the side, back towards the center, up and over towards the other side. Good, back towards the middle, push the arms back, roll it down, shake it out, give yourselves a big old clap. Thank you so much, Core Collective guys, for joining me. My name is Katie. I will be back next Wednesday. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll save it and make sure it's up on stories. Have a lovely Wednesday, and make sure you check out Eloise's class tonight. As I said, it's going to be a goodie. I'm going to make sure I'm there. See you guys.